All right. Let's get started, shall we? Welcome in, Star. Congrats on first. I think it's been a minute, but always interesting to see someone disrupt Valmont's streak. Especially since Valmont can't even claim that she's not here today, because she will be here. She's part of the collab. She has no choice but to be here. But, for now, she's not here. That being said, as per usual, we're going to get the ball rolling here momentarily. So if you got any prayer requests, let's hear them now. Speak now or forever hold your peace and all that. Ow. Setting some stuff up. I really need to go through and figure out, like, what commands I need to... what custom commands I need to teach my bots. I wonder, is there a list out there? Okay, here's one that lets me... Okay, that gives me some stuff to work with. I gotta figure some more stuff out. I'm trying to flesh the stream out more and more as time goes. Our stream's over a year old now in terms of being an affiliate. Is it affiliate or is it partner? I can't remember. I think it's affiliate. Regardless, it's over a year now. And I feel like I'm still lacking in certain areas. Trying to flesh them out, get them all set up, and get to a better spot as a streamer to where I'm a bit more competent. Can't keep hiding behind the whole I don't know what I'm doing thing anymore. But we're getting there. We're getting there. That being said, I'm not seeing any prayer requests, so we're just going to hop straight into it. We're going to open up with prayer, after which we've got our verse of the day today coming from John 6:29 from the King James Version of the Bible. Then we'll carry on with the Book of Psalms. Afterwards, we're going to goof off and hang out for a bit while we wait for the others to get spun up for this evening's gaming. Should be interesting. So, for now, though, let's get started, shall we? Heavenly Father, we come to you today, and as we do, I ask that you open our hearts and our minds to provide us wisdom, guidance, and discernment to understand the lessons that it is that you intend for us to take from today, whether they be found here in the good word or they be found in our day-to-day life in some small interaction, some conversation we have, whatever tool it is you choose to teach us today, just help us to understand it. I ask that you continue to be a refuge where we may refresh ourselves, renew ourselves, and fellowship with our fellow Christians in your might. We are in a world full of temptations and tragedies all about us, and enemies that would see us torn down. And I ask that you grant us the strength to overcome each and every one of those today as we continue our walk alongside you. I ask that you lay your healing hands on each and every one of us. You know our personal struggles, whether we've admitted them out loud or not. You know what is in our heart, and you know what we need better than we do. But above all, I ask for your mercy and for your forgiveness, for we are not but sinners and fools, each and every one of us. In your heavenly name we pray. Amen. Alright, so now that we've gotten the opening prayer done, let me take this real quick. Had to take that pill right fast. Okay. And now on with the verse of the day. John 6:29 from the King James Version of the Bible. Jesus answered and said unto them, This is the work of God, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent. That is important. It's a big part of it, and it's the reason why I don't think that Judaism and Christianity are related or the same. I've heard some people try to associate the two. There's that whole thing where it's like America is founded on Judeo-Christian value. No. This is an important verse right here. Jesus answered and said unto them, This is the work of God, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent. This is the work of God, that you believe Jesus Christ. If you don't believe Jesus Christ, you're not following God. Like I don't know what to tell you if you think that there's some other prophet, some other source from which we can draw so much of this knowledge. If you believe there's some other savior, then I don't know what to tell you. You're not Christian. You're not worshiping God. You're worshiping something else. And I can only wish you the best of luck, because when you get to the end, that's going to be real rough finding that out. But enough of that. On to the Psalms, with Psalms 24, a Psalm of David. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hills of the Lord? Or who shall stand in his holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully, he shall receive the blessing from the Lord, and the righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob, Selah. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord, strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Selah. A short one, not a bad one, and a good set of reminders, but it definitely feels lackluster compared to some of the other psalms that we've read. I should not pretend otherwise. Some of them are very powerful, though. Some of these are insanity to encounter. I don't know where these fruit flies come from. I keep wiping out every potential place that they could be spawning from, and then they fly into my face while I'm trying to stream, and I'm like, brother, please. You stop trying to fly into my eyeball. Rude. But enough of that. Swap our category over. And we are done with our reading for today. So it's a game we have not played in a while. And we get a Volkswagen Beetle right out the gate. I'll take it. There we go. Come on, let me around. Dagnabbit. That's what you like to see. Deserts as far as the eye can see in both directions. I forgot, we look appropriately pale in this. Almost as pale as we are in real life. Get our stuff down from up here. Most important item in the game right there. Don't want to forget that one. Alright, we've got our mighty weapon, for which we can destroy the heresy with. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. So. Do we have another scrubber? I don't think there's two in the starter house, if I recall correctly. But, I don't recall. There we go. We got our fireplace pistol. Most important item in the game. I'm just gonna keep calling every item the most important item in the game. Wait, did this thing spawn with white wall tires? Are you kidding me? That's not very common at all. Oh yeah, it gave us white walls all the way around. Huh. Alright. So, let's see what we're working with here. That white wall's in great shape, holy moly. Got a good condition white wall right here, which depending on our survey will decide on whether or not we need to be worrying about swapping one of these out. Don't kick the car. Oh, the engine's in pretty swell shape by the look of it. We even have a spare that's already a white wall. Holy moly. I'll take it. The only negative, we don't have a second scrub brush around here, which is a shame, as it would be immensely useful in this situation. But we've got lots of other useful equipment, like this, which we shall not mention the name of. And then we shall yeet it into the far distance. Why am I wasting trays on that? Am I insane? Well. You know what? We'll smash up the boxes around here, see if we get anything. So far, not good. Some BB pellets, which are not what we need. Yeah, we're not doing so hot so far. The only thing that'll be down there will be that broom. Hello, Blue Phoenix. I'm well. How are you, friend? Hope that you are doing good today, my friend. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing around here that we need. But now we'll put the car back together and see what we can get it done with her. I suppose we can use the remaining cleaning on this. See how many of these rims we can get into good shape. Starting to think this one needs to be, yeah, that one is not clean enough. Means that one's not going to be either. This feels a lot harder to get clean than they used to be. I don't know if they changed that, and I'd be shocked if they did, but... Getting that nice vibrant blue, holy moly. You're good? Glad to hear it, friend. Alright, now to do the magic trick of turning gray paint into blue paint by putting the gray paint into the blue paint jug, and somehow it is now blue. How does it work? God only knows. It shouldn't work, but it do. Magic. We're gonna spray paint this even though it's super rusted out right now, so it should still retain the color though. So we'll find out though whenever we find another scrub brush somewhere and can get it properly clean. We've got one tire that's in, like, primo conditions. And the rest are in fairly good condition. Well, that one's gone. So, guess we'll use this one. Oh wait, no, there it is. It's too late. I've already committed. Alright, let's see. Now we need to check what is our fuel situation here. What's the engine doing? Come on out of there. I forget, is VW one of the air cooled? Huh. Wait, hold on. Oil tank. There's what we were looking for. Okay, so needs 2.5 liters of oil. Let's see, how much is in this one, eh? 3 liters of oil. That'll do. That'll do, pig. There we go. Alright, we got water, we got gas. Here's what we'll do. Since we now have no gas to put in there. This is now an oil jug. This is, of course, going to remain a water jug. Now see, if I had been smart, I would have remembered that there's a optimal mixture of oil to alcohol that gives a better cooling system, but I've remembered it now, and it's far too late now. Yeah. Guess we need to turn on the light for outside. There we go. We'll turn on the light inside as well. That way we can actually see what we're doing in here too. Get the sausage. We know where that goes. On the ceiling. It's the only correct place to put sausage. Don't need that. Cigarettes, engine motor. We can take this. She's almost ready. I just need to remember, yeah, this is full of oil. Good stuff, good stuff. That's not what I wanted to do. Are we going to need this much oil for the car? Probably not. Am I going to bring all the oil that we have because we have a jerry can that we can fill? Yes. Should I call it a jerry can? Probably not. I'm not British. But I have picked up bad habits from them. Like calling things jerry cans. These are all full of alcohol, so we'll get our water the correct way. And then we shall leave home. Glorious. The only correct way to hydrate. And now, For the lovely sounds of nature. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't think about it. Don't concern yourself too much with it. Okay, well. Guess we don't need to go that bad for the second one. Prepare our local delicacy of ceiling sausage. And backseat pork. I probably should put the motor back in. Might help. Call it a hunch, you know? Alright, chat, we're gonna leave the lights on, the doors open, you never know. In this post-apocalyptic environment. I mean, at the very least, sure, power will eventually run out, and we're definitely inviting in creatures that we don't want to deal with whenever we come home, if we come home. But that's a future us problem, if he makes it back alive. He won't, but, you know, if he did, that would be a problem for him to deal with, not us. For now, we've got our little love bug here, and we're zooming right along. Look at this sucker. Well, I say look at this sucker. You'll have to look at it in the morning whenever you can actually see it, but you know, for now, we've got our little love bug, and we can just zip right along. And eventually, the others will be ready, and then we should go and we should play the Tribes of Midgard, apparently. But that'll be later. I feel like I've angled the mirror a little low. Just realized my preview, I looked over, my preview screen was still paused, and I was like, wait, has it not been recording any of the gameplay up until this point? No, it has. I just, you know, I had forgotten to unpause it, I guess. Or I didn't even remember pausing it, to be entirely honest, but apparently it must have happened, so. Moon's already coming down, so the night's already almost done. Which means soon we'll actually be able to see our car. That being said, this little sucker is zipping right along. I just need to not throw it off the road, which I often have a bad habit of doing in this game, but we don't talk about that. That's neither here nor there, you know? Oh, there was one of them rabbits. I almost feel like I should just turn off hostile entities. They don't really add much to the game, if I'm honest. In my opinion. There might be some people that think that they add something, but to me at least, it feels very much like, you know, one of those situations where it's like, And now I remember why I set it up before OBS completely killed itself that one time. Now I remember why I had set it up to where I could hear my music. These drives take on a very different meaning when you're sitting in like almost total silence. The only sound is the engine and myself talking. All according to plan. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. Perfect parking job. See? As far as I can tell, we didn't even lose any parts of the car, so... I'm a professional driver, what can I say? Really gotta hand it to me, though. I know what I'm doing. Let's see. Pedro, face down, butt up. That's not very appropriate. But that's how we have found him. Ooh, another revolver. A revolver with one shot in it, too. Talk about ominous. I'll leave that here, because, oh, hey, power still works. Hold on. Did it have its motor? It does, but this is one of those cars that's got, like, the micro motors in it, which just... I'm good, Chief. Man, there is nothing good here. There's a croissant. That's what I think of this place. There we go. Man. Darn it. Darn it. We played ourselves there. I can never quite remember how to do this to get all the way up there real quickly. There are some people that can, like, just fly up the side of structures with this mechanic. I am not one of said people. There's a lot of struggle busing for me. That being said, anyone who knows me knows that that is always the case. Oh, what we got up here? He knows when you hello. I thought that was a penguin for a second, and I don't know why. Oh, rusty fridge bread. Did I just Santa Claus into that house? Maybe. Who's asking? Forget that small little swig of gasoline. We got a brush here. Which means we can get a little more. One step closer to having the car completely cleaned up. Thank you, Uncle Dan. I appreciate the thought, and I appreciate you popping in. I hope that you're having a good day. But yes, I did, in fact, Santa Claus into that house. Don't worry about it. That's the normal means of entry. Don't worry about it. And then I leave in my very blue bug. Of course, I could make it worse. I could... Here, let's make it worse. Which button is it? It's Alt? No, it's not Alt. It's not Control. Is it Tab? No, it's not Tab. There's a button that lets you... Oh yeah, I forgot. You can do that. There we go. I'm a great singer. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Which button is it? Is it not Alt? I could have swore it would... No, it's clearly not, because Alt just lets me drag my hand across all the surfaces. Look at that. Yeah. Nothing disconcerting about that. No, that's to fall asleep. That's to zoom in, which is useful and also is a great skill if you're trying to mess with some members of our community. Oh, whoa. See, this is the look that Faithful likes. She likes when you look at her like this in the game. No, I must have hit the button at some point because like our cursor had disappeared, and now I'm not sure which button it was I hit that did that. Yeah, I don't remember right now, so we're not gonna do the thing. I'll eventually accidentally hit the button, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's how it... Hello, Rebozo. Welcome in, friend. Yeah, this is how I know I've been playing altogether far too much War Thunder lately. I was about to try to hit my cruise control buttons that I have set for specifically War Thunder, but I don't think there's cruise control in this game. So we're going well over 90, so we're doing great there. This little bug's got some get up and go. Even if it's not fully cleaned up yet. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, should I swap us over to our driving soundtrack instead? What do y'all think? I won't be able to hear it either way, because I still haven't set my audio up in a way to where I can hear it and stream can hear it, but the VODs don't record it, because I keep forgetting. Make decisions for myself. Wow, Rebozo. But it's not a decision that has anything to do with me. I can't hear the music, so it's a purely decision for you guys. Do you want to listen to the normal music that we listen to, or the driving music that we've put together? This decision has nothing to do with me. I can't hear it one way or the other. I'm sitting here in utter silence, like a psychopath. Sure, why not? Okay. You had misunderstood. I'm a lunatic. I just sit here and don't listen to anything. The only sounds I hear is me talking and vaguely the sounds of the engine. Much more noticeably whenever I'm in this view, but whenever I'm out here, I can barely even hear the engine, so I'm just sitting here, like, dead silence outside of myself. We're also going to hit this boat and see if maybe we can find some more fuel, because we only had a few gallons, and I don't know how far it'll take us. Not far. I like that it says drink, so that means there's something in there. It's alcohol. Okay. A terrible, useless mixture. Ooh, yeah, baby! We got gasoline. That's what we were hoping for. If we can fill this sucker all the way up, we'll be doing real good. But even with just this one thing of it, like, we're already doing way better than we were. I have the Pedro song stuck in my head. I can't get it away. I was looking through, like, some sound effects for new redeems and whatnot earlier, and that one is super popular on sound alerts, so it's like every other thing it recommends is that, and I'm just like, no, stop. Please, I beg of you. Okay, we can use this to top off our little gas can of oil shortly. We'll do that. Another absolutely useless mixture of fuel and liquids. I can't believe you've done this, but...
Actually, I can believe it. I'm not surprised, to say the least. That's a lot of oil in that one. I haven't got need of that much. You're switching sides? Buh. You were the one I trusted, Rebozo, and you've betrayed me. Can't believe this. This is so sad. This is truly a sad day. And this would be useful if I had a diesel engine, but I don't. Bunch more oil. Don't need that much. Another useless mixture. Even if I have a two-stroke, that oil to gas ratio is atrocious. All oil, empty, empty. I'm not even gonna bother with these ones. Empty. Oil. Alcohol. Someone somewhere is celebrating that particular find. Oil. Oil. Oil! I feel like if I say oil one more time, Rico's gonna come kicking in the door. His natural marine instincts will activate. Suddenly he will arrive. That one's empty. That one's got more of the forbidden juice. That's diesel. What's this one? That one's empty, so that one is. It's empty. 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 More forbidden juice. That's almost the right mixture if I had a two-stroke, but I don't have a two-stroke. That's a useless mixture. That's empty. An absolutely useless mixture. Ugh. Get that one rolling in that direction, because that is gasoline, which I can use. Alcohol. Okay. Alright. Let's go! Gas barrel. Which is far more efficient to push than it is to carry, because your character can't carry these things without becoming inordinately slow. There we go. Just swap the motor, no biggie. I mean, swapping the motor in this game is super easy. The problem is, this is a Beetle, so I'd have to find a diesel air-cooled engine because I can't mount a water cooler, and I think all of the diesels in the game are water coolers, except for, I wanna say, the muscle car. I think that's the only one that might have a water, or an air-cooled system, so. Unless we find that big ol' Mamma Jamma's engine somewhere, which, you know, fair enough, it's possible. Unless we find it, though, like, we could not swap out our current engine, unless it's something else that also just runs on gasoline. But for now, come on. Dagnabbit. No, I don't want to drink the gasoline. Let me put the gasoline in the back. I know I'm American, but come on. Oh, wait, hold on. That'll work. I forgot. It's a convertible. Oh, no. It worked. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. There we go. Top that gas canister off with oil. I don't think we'll have need of 20 liters of oil anytime soon, but you never know. There we go. Alright. I can only imagine with the giant rusted barrel of gasoline in the back that this thing would now smell like a gas chamber. But we've got a full tank of gas. The sun is blinding me. I'm even gonna, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Really get them corneas. And we've got an entire barrel, not full, but a good bit of gas in the barrel in the back, so we're set. We're good to go. And there's the road. Just gotta get back on the road and keep going. Someone send help, I have that song stuck in my head. I can't get it out. I heard it so many times today going through sound alerts, trying to find, like, something that would work well. Though we do have a new redeem, a new sound redeem, which is for any time that I start acting inordinately old. Or I start acting like a grandpa, it is then the appropriate time to redeem it. Or anytime Soldier comes in, that's also an option. But no one tell him I said that. Oh, wow.
A rest I need. Yes. Rest.
I see how it is. Just had to do it, huh, Rebozo? I suppose I should have seen this coming. I did mention it. should have known better. Let's not throw the car off the road. Let's not throw the car off the road. I think we drifted a little bit going around that corner just about. I'm always being old, so what's the difference? Wow, Rebozo. Here I was, thinking that you were one of the good ones. Take care of myself? Alright, hold on. Let's, we'll let the car slow her down a little bit, because trying to stretch and take a drink while driving in this game is brutal. Alright. No, wait, no! Just get those two old Muppets with the sound that says back in my day. See, I'm not quite that... Oh, hold on. Now we're just gonna take a little nap right here. Grandpa crashed the car. He's gonna take a quick little nap on the side of the road. By which I mean in the middle of this particular lane. Yeah, we did. I thought that we might have lost our wheel whenever I started to drive away, and it seemed like the car was drunk. What the heck's going on here? Oh, you're not letting me reattach her. Oh, that's why. Just do a quick little repair, you know, as one does after they crash into a light pole. Remember, no one is allowed to tell the police who damaged that pole. Also, I forgot I have 2 pistols right now, so I guess we can just... There we go. Now we got no ammo, but that's alright. We still have our katana. Is there ever any other cars on the road? Not driving, no. There are other cars that'll be like, just randomly sitting in the middle of the road, and if they don't render in fast enough, sometimes you just absolutely full speed into them. Which is rough, because like 9 times out of 10 that just kills you instantly on impact. But you never encounter anyone else driving. Because the whole scenario for this game is like, the world ended, basically, and we're going to go see Mom, because Mom sent us a letter. Don't ask how the letter got sent to us. I have no idea. I can only assume somewhere there is a very determined mailman still out here trying to keep the United States Postal Service going. Hopefully there will be some cleaning supplies at that building up ahead. Because our car now has, like, me spread all over it with my having slammed my face into the steering wheel whenever we hit that light pole. Or that power pole, whatever. Ooh, it's one of the storage units. Good stuff, good stuff. Those are always good. Alright, any weirdos in here? So far, none. Check behind. There's a shovel or something clipping through. And I know for a fact I saw something on the roof, but I don't know what it was. Don't worry about how I just did that. It is a perfectly normal ability to just fly up the side of a building. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, this one's got some cleaning left in it. Good. Oh, I need to eat food. Some of our passenger bacon. Does that mean it's bacon made out of passengers, or is it just the bacon that I keep as my passenger seat? That is open for interpretations. Ooh, some blood. Ah, my health was already full, so I didn't need that. Yeah, also, by the way, we're a vampire in this game for some reason, or at least we appear to be. As you only heal by, like chugging blood or having consumed enough food and water for your health to be good. Also, don't worry about this. This is all very normal. There we go. Lovely sounds, I know. Just carry this refrigerator out real quick with our crackhead vampire strength. Don't worry about it. Let's see. So what are we working with in here? Anything good? You get on out of here. Oh, it was a metal detector. Nice. Ooh, floor chocolate. Sounded like I died. I mean, basically. Made you think of the mail in Lega Ninjago show? I've never seen it. Delivering the mail even when so much destruction by powerful people happening around him. Yeah. I kind of figured that that's what you were referring to. In reference to why I randomly was still receiving mail. Like I said, I can only assume it's just the world's most determined postman. He's like, yeah, the world's ending around me. I know, I've seen it. But he's got work to do. Dracula? No Dracula. I still haven't ever found Dracula in one of those things, but... You in there, Dracula? Nope. I'm gonna keep checking them, though. 'Cause I know the first time I don't, he's gonna be in it. He'll be hiding in the one that I don't check, and then it'll all be over for me. Was that really the only cleaning supplies? Was just that one scrubber? Bruh. Place sucks. I'll do one last check. We'll do a on the floor scan. Guess we can use this to top off our paint at least. I think they're the same color, but I'm not sure, so. There we go. Oh, there's the I was like, where'd the fuel hose go? Alright. That was uneventful. We found very little of use, but... It does also have its own music. I could turn on the radio and listen to the music in the game, but... I'll be honest, most of the music in this game is questionable at best, and the radio commentary is downright, not something that I typically want to play on stream. And I know that I could find, I think there's one radio station where all of the speech is in, like, Polish. So that radio station's not so bad, because, you know, you can't tell what he's saying. But, you know, with the community that we have here, I try not to listen to the radio in this game if I can help it. There's a couple of funny lines in there, but man, there's a lot of stuff in there I would not want anyone to, I wouldn't want most people to hear. Whoop. Almost just annihilated ourselves. We almost just went absolutely airborne from that rock. Oh, good Lord. That's one of them little towers. Those aren't ever worth pulling over for. You might have one or two items around it, but it's just never worthwhile. I've never found anything that was worth my time having stopped at one. Except maybe an AK. I think I might have found an AK in one of them once, but, you know, 90% of the time, not worth it. That was a huge rock. That would have sucked. Of course, I feel like it's the small ones that do the worst. Because you don't see them in time, and then you hit them going like full speed, and your car just becomes an airplane for a little bit. Lots of rocks on the road, though. Lots and lots of rocks. And we are just zooming right along. Huh. Blood pressure. Every time I play this game, blood pressure goes up because I'm like so intently focused on not getting launched 90% of the time. Oh, we lost the dash. So where are we headed in this game? So... Thank you
Also for pointing out the squeaky. We were 4 minutes past. So, the objective of the game, technically, though I've never succeeded in it even once, is to drive all the way to Mom's house. How far is Mom's house? I don't recall off the top of my head. But it's quite far. Still have the barrel. Where'd the speedometer go? We're just gonna fall asleep. Door open, middle of the road, lights on. The correct way to rest. Yeah, I'm not seeing our speedometer nowhere. There it is. And we're good to go. Cry! I meant to do that. Okay, we got both of the headlights still. Looks like everything's still attached. We're good, we're good. What's a little distracted driving among friends, you know? Ah, crap, it's those stupid aliens. You punks, I'm trying to drive here. Let me turn my car back on. You suck. There we go. Those dirtbags always flying over my roads, turning off my car. It's the worst whenever you're like doing 100 something and it just suddenly cuts and you're like, wait. Got a little gas station. Let's see what we got, huh? That's not what I was trying to do. Do I have hostiles turned off? We haven't found anyone yet. I'm kind of surprised. There's not been any of them weirdos about. Alright, gotta check it. No Dracula. There is a motorcycle, though. What are we feeling, chat? Should we stick with the Volkswagen, or are we thinking a little motorbike? It's seen better days. But I've also seen vehicles in way worse shape in this game, to be honest. So, you know. You say stick with the VW? Alright. Ooh, we got some more sausage that we can add to the ceiling. Preparing more of our local delicacy. Ceiling sausage. Prepared in the back seat of our car every day. And some more bacon to throw into the passenger seat. See, this is a real man's diet. Bacon that you leave sitting out, sun-dried sausage hanging from the ceiling. That's how you should live your life. And just whatever random bits of food you find in people's fridges whenever you come across their homes after they are long gone from this world. And then the only negative is, so far at least, not seeing much in the way of them scrubber brushes, which we do need. Darn it. Yeah, lots of those, though. I sound like a hobo? How dare you? I'll have you know that I'm a perfectly respectable homeowner. I've just abandoned my home. Come on, let me have it. Sound of a gun. There we go. That works. Come on. I think this one's actually already perfectly clean. But yeah, and I think the remaining ones that aren't clean, it's actually a situation where it's like we don't have any of those metal scrubbers yet, so can't fix them. So on we go, I guess. Oh, we have lost those little, like, weird spears that come off of our headlights. That's unfortunate, but... oh, well. I also don't care about them. They're weird. In fact, you know what? We're just gonna... yeet. That looks better.
Hello there.
Well, warrior of truth, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. Does Mom live across the country? Certainly seems like it. Cause, oh boy, I've never once reached her. I've played this game a lot of times, and I have never once gotten there. In fact, there's another driving game called My Summer Car that I have highly considered playing, but I incidentally made a rule that I'm not allowed to play that game on stream until I complete this game. So, one of these days I have to do a full playthrough of this. I have to reach Mom's house. And all I know to do that is to follow the road. You follow the road and you know you're going the right way. Whoa. This is not good. Alright, alright, alright. Looks like we might be missing a wheel. Yep, we're missing a wheel. Missing some hubcaps. Your view on Saturday, huh? What happened on Saturday now? I'm curious. Okay, well, time to limp her back up the road. Let's go find our missing bits, shall we? Or not. Guess we're gonna go find that wheel. Alright, everybody, eyes peeled. We're looking for a tire. Preferably with the hub still attached. Well, there's one of the hubs. Well, this isn't a good sign. I'm fairly certain that's the one that we hit. So the wheels should be around here somewhere, but I don't see them. Oh, wait. Nope, that's a rock. Okay, this will be a good way to test if I have hostiles turned on. Does this rabbit just, like, bolt away, or does it do the rabbit thing in the game? You, sir, face me in Mortal Kombat. Oh. It killed itself. Fair enough. I think I might have hostiles turned off. Hard to tell. For the love of all that is good in this world. Hold on. Sorry about that, chat. Someone keeps calling me over and over, and I'm starting to get a little bit miffed. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to use our spare. Come on, there we go. One last look around. It's you calling about my car's extended warranty? Then say something when I answer. How rude. The story is in the Discord? Alright, I shall have to take a look at it. Oh, there's the speedometer. It was at my feet. There we go. Fisher was pulling you in a tube behind a jet ski. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of those situations. Those are always funny. We also lost that, but you know what? That's okay. These are never useful in this game, so we're just gonna save ourselves the trouble. I haven't even checked. Ah, cigarettes and some BB pellets. Miracle that you were not seriously injured? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, going at that speed, I could see why there might be some concern about that. Car looks a little worse for wear, but you know what? For the most part, we're still looking good. There's also still planes flying around, so I don't know how much of an apocalypse this is. Ooh, nice. Come on, stick the landing. Oh, that's where the other one was. Okay. Well, it got that out of the car. That works. One less item loose in the cab of the vehicle. Distracted driving in this game. It's always fun. Unlike in real life, where it is distinctively less fun. It is not something I recommend anybody do in real life. In this, highly recommended. In fact, it's one of the only ways to make the game bearable for long hours, is to just occasionally, you know, do some crazy stuff. Drive the car like it shouldn't be driven. Risk it all. Go down a hill going 190 miles an hour. There are actual ramps. You don't have to use hills as ramps. There are ramps just built randomly along the side of the road every once in a while. It's pretty great. Aw, those are just rocks. I was hoping that was buildings. That up ahead on the right, though, that looks like it might be a building, which is good. Not Mad Max styled or anything. Nah, not at all. In fact, I've done a Mad Max style run on this game where it's like not allowed to actually repair the cars if they're rusted out. You have to drive them rusted out. I had no doors, nothing that was unnecessary weight for the vehicle. I love this. I love when the sun's right there. This is just like real life. Oh, hi, cactus. Don't you love driving at this time of day when it's suddenly the sun's just like, hi, allow me to introduce myself. We're just gonna go to sleep right here. We'll search that building in the morning. Your guess is the aliens brought a great drought upon the world? See, but the thing is, there's also like weird zombie infected people. I just have them turned off because this is technically the multiplayer build of the game. Because that's what I had updated it to, because last time we played this with Soldier and with Faithful. We were supposed to do a long drive together, but they've never wanted to play it again. It's very sad. They don't want to hang out. It's alright. I'm used to it. But, jokes aside. So I turned it off for this run because they are they're super broken. My bad. I didn't mean to scream, chat. I accidentally do that sometimes playing this game. It just happens. I can't control it. Which, I mean, I can control it. I just hit the wrong button and then, you know. Then that happens. So the only problem with the multiplayer is that it is horrifically unstable. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. Which is funny in its own ways, don't get me wrong. But it makes it real hard to play through sometimes. There's a lot of things you have to do, like there's a lot of stuff you have to set up to be able to play it multiplayer. Otherwise, it's just almost unplayable. In some ways, it is actually unplayable. If you try to ride in the same car without certain things turned on, like if you have it to where physics isn't locked inside cars, then you try to drive with another person in your car, they'll just start smacking their head uncontrollably against the dash until they die. A water oil coolant mixture. So this one would provide us a heck of a lot more space. Now the question is, which one, chat? Do we stick with the Volkswagen or do we swap over to this, what would you call this? Like a mid-size, I guess? I don't know. I never know what the designation for the cars are on the top of my head. Swap over for more space? I mean, that's certainly a viable strategy. It is a station wagon. I suppose you're right. It's like a knockoff station wagon because all the cars in the game are basically knockoffs. Like, there's only 2 cars that are decent, and it's like the Volkswagen and then one other. But the rest is all like random East Bloc knockoffs of American cars. Which is funny because the game is explicitly set in the United States. And the reason for why everything's been swapped over, the dev in the game quite literally on the radio, because they recorded all the radio messages in the game themselves. Their explanation is, I don't know, it's kind of, that's how it is. They all just kind of appeared. The world went to heck, and you know. There we go. Got that emptied. Alright, so. Let's see, what are we working with for wheels? It's got some really nice rims on some of them. Let's see how... In general, it's got some nice rims. That's good. Let's see about cleaning her up. I think that's already as clean as it can get. Let's go. Off to a great start with that one. I'll take the wheel off of that hub. Swap them around. There we go. Actually, I wonder, are either of these cleaner? I think that one's maxed out on its cleanliness, so we'll use this one. They look the exact same. Well, you know what? Don't care. We're not gonna use that one. We're gonna use one of ours. Don't worry about it, chat. Come. There we go. There we go. Don't know why it's not spilling out. It normally does automatically when I do that, but... Ooh. Yeah, I figured I might as well take advantage of it while we're already here doing this, you know? empty. There we go. That'll let us drain the oil out of the fuel tank, because fairly certain it's not an oil-driven car, you know? Those are a little uncommon. You know, just a little. Set that upside down. Wait, hold on. We need to get the ceiling sausages. You know, I should have drained this this Volkswagen while it was still lifted up, because most of the time it doesn't do this properly if it's not, but you know what, we'll find out. Miss. Thank you, game. Oh, it's working. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, that'll let us get all the fuel out of there. I'll check inside, see if there are any. I feel like I saw one. Much better. Anything in it? Nope. Neat. It doesn't even clip through. Nice. Alright, carry this over to the other car. And we will definitely be bringing this fuel tank with us, because it's 150 liters, and that's even more than the barrels carry. And we can just throw this into the back of the car and it'll be good. Honestly, if we can get a second one and like steadily work on filling that one up with water, that way we can have a giant fuel tank full of 150 liters of gasoline and then 150 liters of water, we'll be set. Just slowly but surely. Like that. Open that. Where's the barrel? There it is. Pour all the gasoline into the... Wait, hold on. Pour some gasoline into this first. I'm a little slow sometimes, Chad. I won't pretend otherwise. There we go. Now we can transfer the rest of the gasoline out of the barrel into the fuel tank, and then we can just take the fuel tank with us instead of this big old barrel. There we go. Does this one have a radio? It do. Oh, it's got one of the ones that matches its interior too. That'll work. There we go. Alright. So our water one. oil one. Hey, hold on. Glad I spent all that time fussing with this, trying to get it in there correctly, and then remembered that I need to put water into the cooler. Wait a second. Is this a two-stroke? I think this is a two-stroke. Tank is plastic, seal better, won't get high on the fumes, hopefully. Okay, hold on. Let me check which car this is, because I think that engine's a two-stroke right there. The long drive cars. I always have to check the wiki. I can never remember. Which one to use? This is it this one? No, that's not it. No. Oh, this must be this one. Two-stroke water cooled. Okay. I thought so. So I need to remember what's the right ratio then for... Oh no, I filled this all the way up. Okay. New plan. No one questioned it. It'll work, probably. Alright, Blake, you have a good one, my friend. We're just gonna fall asleep standing right here, staring at the two cars. That's normal. Don't know what you mean. I do it every day. I should probably check and make sure that it works. Wait, what just happened? What do you mean what just happened? Which part? The part where I stood here staring at a car all night long without moving an inch, or... and that somehow counted as sleeping? Or are you talking about the part where I took the Volkswagen Beetle's engine and put it in here? Because I realized that that's a two-stroke and the fuel tank's already full, so... So which one? Which one caused your concern, friend? Both understandable, but I have to inquire. Oh, well, you didn't see me yanking engines apart, just, you know, completely swapping them. I took one engine, ripped it out, and put it in the other one. And no, you won't see us ripping engines apart until we eventually beat this game and then we go play My Summer Car. Because My Summer Car, you can completely rip your engine apart, because that one's got an engine that's fully modeled. In fact, I think everything about the car in that one is fully modeled, which means I'm going to need a lot of assistance for that one. Because I am not a mechanic. Though I can tear a car apart, so, you know, there's that. I got that going for me. I've not got much else going for me, but I got that going for me. Alright, time to find out if it works. It do. And just like that, we're out of there. With our new ride. And I can't believe it's working. The fact that just ripping the Volkswagen engine out and slamming it into this one, I can't believe that that worked. I'm glad that it does, but I'm incredulous. My reason for adjusting the mirrors doesn't shine in my eye? Well, no, well, it's just, I don't know. I don't know, I got into a car. Even if there aren't any other cars in the game, I always just naturally want to set the mirrors correctly. Set them how I set them in real life. That doesn't actually provide me any tactical advantage in this game, and if they get knocked off the car, I typically don't worry too much about it because of it. But, you know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Uncle. We're on it. We got this. Look at us. We're zooming along. Everything is A-okay. Ooh, glad that rock wasn't on the other side of the road. If I wasn't paying attention, I would have just annihilated our new car. I would have utterly obliterated it, like within a mile of having gotten it. That song stuck in my head. Oh, it's the worst. Whew. Just enough clearance for that not to have ricocheted off the bottom of the vehicle and caused us a lot of trouble. That one, however, is a little bit beefier and would definitely hit the bottom of the car and send us to the moon. You know what? I'll take it. At least that's a different song stuck in my head. Fly Me to the Moon is far more tolerable than hearing Pedro on loop in my head. Like some kind of nightmare I can't escape. It's just one of the little bus stops, but... I guess I should have grabbed that shovel at that last place. I wasn't anticipating immediately encountering 2 buried boxes. Ooh. Shotgun ammo, which would be useful if not for the fact that I forgot that I turned off hostiles, which actually means we pretty much just need the sword for breaking stuff, and that's it. Unsurprisingly, the bus stops, as per usual, have bubkiss. Oh no, it's back. Got out of the car, took 2 steps, and then it was back to Pedro, I guess. Yeah, I'm not surprised that it's running a little slow, as it is a Volkswagen Beetle engine that we've just kind of crammed into this four-door like knockoff of a station wagon. But you know, could be worse. We're still getting over 100 miles an hour somehow. I've got no clue how we're doing that, but I can't get it out of my head, bros. I'm gonna go mad. I'm gonna go stupid with this dumb song in my head. Uh-oh, we need food. I forgot the food! We gotta go back, chat. All the distance that we just made, we have to undo because I forgot all the food in the other car. I got the car up and working, was like, that's good enough, let's go. Crap. We were driving for like 10 minutes already. Now we gotta go all the way back. Man, I'm stupid. I guess I'm glad it didn't go like way longer. Like we had been driving for half an hour or something. My character got hungry and then I noticed. Always a bad sign in this game whenever the power lines are on your left. That's how you know that you done messed up. They're always supposed to be on your right. If you're going the right direction, they'll be on your right. If you're going the wrong direction, they'll be on your left. Uh-oh. We lost a hubcap, but, you know, looks like everything else is still there, so I'm just gonna call that good and keep on going. Man, how far back was it? Yeah, see, I like half the time it's a not only is it one of those things where it's like if I've seen the rock, that should theoretically help. But half the time it doesn't, because what 9 times out of 10 has decided if I avoid a rock or not in time is did it render in time in the game? And then if it did render in time, did my brain process what it was seeing in time? Because half the time I'm just like, I'll see the rock and then way too late my brain's like, wait a second, that's not supposed to be in the road. And then I'm ricocheting off of it at high speeds and I'm just like, well, that's not food. I think that's the building. We're just gonna... No one says anything. No one is allowed to say anything about what just occurred. Nothing happened. That was all according to plan. We're just in a hurry, that's all. We're trying to get back to the food because I left all of the food sitting in the other car because I'm just an idiot. I even like explicitly set it all aside, got it all ready, and was like, okay, now we can move it over to the other car, and then I just never did. Like I said, just glad that we noticed it somewhat early and that it wasn't like we had just eaten and our character was fully full, so we wouldn't have gotten hungry for a day or two in the game. And then we would have driven all that way and then realized, like, oh crap, we left the food behind. And I am saying we now. If you've noticed, I've now made this somehow your fault as well, chat. You forgot the food. I can't believe it. How is it your fault? I don't know. But as a true streamer always does, I've found a way to make this not just about, this not just my mistake. This is the mistake of multiple people. A lot of people went into this. There was a lot of there was a big team involved behind us for getting this. Clearly. This wasn't just me completely forgetting something. That's the hubcap that we lost. There we go. All right. No one saw nothing. Nothing ever happened. We didn't forget the food. And if we did forget the food, it was a collective effort. You're just a passenger on this? Nah. What is there to eat? We have ceiling sausage and seat bacon. That's it. Them's your options. Not gonna lie, I'm also starting to notice, despite the fact that the engine that's been moved into this car was for a much smaller car, we're consistently getting up to 120, 140, which is insane. I don't know how the Volkswagen Beetle engine is so strong that it... Remember the rock? Which rock, though? You know? We just have to not hit it. That's the primary objective. And actually, you know what? It's getting dark, and when it's dark, it takes longer for them to render. So we're just gonna fall asleep right here in the middle of the road. But now, it's not an issue. Which means now I have less excuses if I hit the rock, so I should have just kept driving. That would have been the smart option. But it's not what I did, so you know what? Look, there's the rock. Or was it another rock? I don't know. It might have been another rock. That was a really big rock. I feel like that would not have been hard to remember that one. There's a small rock, but we managed to avoid that one, so that's good. They all look the same to you? You're a rock racist? No, wait. I think it was that one. Maybe. I don't know. What matters is we avoided it. I say, having not actually passed any of the structures that we passed yesterday, which means we're still in areas where we're passing over roads that we've previously encountered. So we still don't have any excuses in case something goes horribly wrong. But, you know. Yeah, there's no escaping that song now. It's just stuck in my head, and until something else makes me, like, until some other earworm gets in my head and just absolutely permanently changes my brain with a new song, like, I'm just stuck hearing Pedro, and it's not healthy. It's not good for my psyche. I'm pretty sure I'm taking psychic damage just from having it on a loop. You're looking at your reflections in the mirror? Ah, is that the case? Here, let me join you. I am looking at your reflection in the mirror too now. I hope that this is soothing. I hope that this is reassuring. In fact, you know what? Here, we'll just keep accelerating. I can drive the car like this. What's the worst that could happen? I say is like there's that small part of my brain that's like, oh yeah, we can get like 140 in this. Yeah, Uncle Dan, you really liked it, huh? You a big fan of that particular view? The seat of our pants bacon. Our pants bacon. Oh. I didn't know we had that. Got a boat off over that direction. I'm just gonna leave the mirror like that, just so that every once in a while, whenever I'm looking just the right way, whenever I do that, it's gonna give someone just like a, you know, it's just, don't worry about it. Eyes on the road. Hold on. Now that you said that, I have a specific button I need to look up. There's a control I need here. Is it lean? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, it's not it. There we go. Eyes are on the road, sir. Eyes are on the road. Eyes are on the road and on me. This is the perfect situation. Have we been to that gas station? That's not disturbing at all. No, I don't know what you mean. Darn it. These are a great vehicle to have, but this one has been stripped. So I don't think we'll be able to get it moving. Wait, hold on. I just now realized what I saw there. I was like glancing back at the vehicle. I have an idea. It's a dumb idea, but I have an idea. Where was it? There we go. Yeah, that's appropriately sized. Oh, yeah. That's appropriately sized. Oh, we're gonna make it a monstrosity here. I think that's actually its fuel tank, too. Darn. No, the food's gonna go last. Just so that I can increase the chances, now that you've said that, I'm going to increase the chances that we forget it. I don't know if that'll stay in the bed of the truck, but we're just gonna have to hope that it does.
Rest, I need.
I was so confused.
Yes. Rest.
Yes. Rest. Alright, if we have any kind of bumps or issues, these will most likely propel themselves out of the vehicle immediately, but that's alright. Oh, wait, hold on. We got pallets here. Perfect. Pallets are adhesive, don't you know? Crap. I've attached it while I was in it. There. Now this stuff won't go nowhere. Okay, we do need to bring this back over here, though. That way we can drain all the fuel out of the car. That door was getting in the way. It's gonna work, I promise. I promise. I don't know how it'll work, but it's gonna work. It'll work. It'll work, trust me. And when it does, it's gonna be beautiful. Beautiful. Fine. Now I'll start taking the sausages out, and I shall... Come on. Disconnect the thing. There we go. Alright, so. Can't pick it up, but we can slide it. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Oh, come on. We almost had it. There we go. That shouldn't work, but it does. This game brings out the gremlin in me. I'm not even gonna pretend otherwise. There we go. We accidentally are attaching the sausages to each other. There we go. Don't forget our seat bacon, which is now going to have to be truck bed bacon, because we don't have a door. I wonder. You don't think? My God, it's perfect. Like your bacon with a little sizzle? It'll have plenty of sizzle sitting in the back. Perfect. Hold on. Let me adjust my mirrors right quick. Glad I remembered to hit the e-brake. You know, it might run away on me if I don't. Oh, if this works, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna die laughing. This is the inverse of the clown car. Oh, wait. We didn't hit the brake. We undid the emergency brake. Oh, no. That was almost a disaster. See, I don't see what you mean, my friend. I think this is a perfectly respectable vehicle. What do you mean? Okay. It didn't like that. Fair enough. If it don't like it, it don't like it. You know? Who am I to force that? More bacon. Glorious. We can throw that in the back of the car. Definitely not gonna have any, anyone from Islam wanting to ride with us, but you know what? That's actually a positive trait in my opinion. So, that's a selling point for this car. Do we have our stuff in the dash? No. So, give me that. It almost fits. There it goes. I was like, come on. That's basically right. There we go. And now, fall asleep standing precisely right there. Do a lot of praying in this car. Definitely a hallelujah truck thingy on stilts. I don't know what you mean. I think it's a perfectly normal vehicle. All my cars look like this. What do you mean? Oh. Actually, hold on. We should probably, though, grab that. That is a hub for the right-sized tire. Why not? Oh my god, I can't believe this is working. It's not working like uber well, but I don't know what that sound is that the tires are making. They sound very displeased. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to death we go. No, we're gonna be big stars with this one. We're gonna knock it out of the park. This is gonna be the next big thing. Everyone's gonna be replicating us. You don't understand, Uncle Dan. This is how great minds think. Outside the box. Uncontained by the common understanding and accepted norms of society. That poor little Volkswagen engine, it's topping out at 60. Upside. A lot easier to control this one because it's real slow. Don't worry about the rocks. They're okay. They're okay. We can easily avoid them when we're only going 50 miles an hour. See, it can even off-road. It truly is a machine among machines. Never have you seen an automobile with this much pizzazz and power under the hood. Disregard the fact that we've got a singular Volkswagen engine and 4 normal-sized car tires on this sucker. This is the perfect machine. Oh god, a rock. It's a big rock too. But we gotta get to that boat. See if we can find some more gasoline. Must be watching a different game. Nah. See, it's perfect. It's not very fast. I'll give it that. blistering speed as we go. It's topping out and it's not even doing 40 now. Oh, it does not like this hill. I get a little bit of slope and suddenly the Volkswagen engine is fighting for its life out here. But you know what? That's okay. This is basically how trucks work. You know? This is how every truck I've ever seen works. Uh-oh, it went under 20. Come on, baby. Come on. As long as it goes forward, no problem. Exactly. See, you get it. You get it, Uncle Dan. It's moving. That's good enough. Clearly, the real issue here is that we just don't have enough gasoline yet. We just need to add more gasoline to the fuel tank, and it'll drive faster. That's how that works. Also, we can't drive at night. How did that tumbleweed just come off the top of the ship? Okay, I bumped into it and it disappeared. Okay, well, all the cannons are down here. That's good, I guess. So far, it's all crappy mixtures or stuff that we don't need, or they're empty. Come on, give me gasoline. I didn't drive all the way out here for nothing. Bruh. Son of a... I came out here for nothing. You all suck. An entire ship. Oh. An entire ship full of barrels and not a single one has any gasoline in it. Come on, baby, you can go. Come on, I believe in you. Just gotta get to the road. I believe in you, Bessie. Leave it a quick pace then, exactly. We're out of there. We're out of here, boys, at high speed. We're gone. We were never even there. It's like we never even set foot in that stupid boat. What boat? I don't see any boats. There's none around. We're so quick, it's already miles behind us. The wheels are making the sound again, but you know what? We're just gonna pretend that that's not an issue. I don't know what you mean. If I still had the gun, I'd be threatening the truck right now, but... Dan, you might have to get out and push. Wheels might be rubbing, maybe they're too big. Yeah, they might be too big. You never know. We might have to go downsize. I should have known that these wheels were just outrageously large. So how about that weather? I'm fairly certain you could walk right past us at this point. But we're getting there. It's all right. We'll make it up this hill, and then you'll see true speed when we go down the other side. And with any luck, we'll actually find a halfway decent engine somewhere. But for now, that one will get us where we need to go at a blistering, like, 14 mile an hour. Or 14 kilometers an hour. I don't know which one it's set in. I don't know if it's set in kilometer an hour or mile an hour. If it's kilometers in an hour, we're going real slow right about now. But well, yeah, well, and everything else in this game is like, despite the fact that it's supposed to be set in the United States, everything else in this game is weirdly European because the dev is European. Wait for you, never. You think I can afford to lose my momentum? I can't let off the gas. If I let off the gas, she might never move again. You're just gonna have to jog a little faster. She's not exactly cooking. All the bacon. It'll still be there when you catch up. It'll be alright, probably. It's being cured by the sun after all, so clearly it can't get gross or anything, right? I've been told sunlight is key. It's even sitting next to a hot, like, shiny, reflective hubcap. Or hub. And a hubcap. Oh god, a rock. Chat, I don't know if we're gonna be able to avoid this one. I think it's too late. It's too late. We have no choice but to hit it. The wheels are so small on such, like, substantial suspension that they just whoop right over it. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. We got a building. You would have died if the wheel had fallen off. It would have been hilarious. That would have been the funniest thing that they could have had it set up to do. Like, if you run over a small one like that with tiny wheels on a truck. On a truck with a suspension like this, if it just... the wheel just popped off. You're just like, oh. Ooh, we got a Lada here. We got 2 Ladas here. I think those are both Ladas. One's just a newer variant. Alright, what do we got to work with here? Explosives? Good. But why? Oh. Okay. So far, so good. Things are going great in here. Working precisely as intended. I may have gotten myself significantly more stuck in here just now. Ooh, hey, bigger engine. We're just gonna go sleep in here. Maybe it'll sort itself out while we rest. It won't, but you know, maybe. Maybe it will.